There is only one dragon. It lives inside the earth and is as huge as the whole planet. Its mind thrives within the magnetic field thrown off from the core. Its blood circulates within the slow convections of magma beneath the rocky crust that serves as its perdurable hide. Slowly molting with the sliding of tectonic plates, the dragon renews itself over aeons. Mountain ranges fin from its back like thorny scales, replenished every 100 million years as maritime trenches subsume its old flesh. From its fiery beginnings, the dragon has hoarded its power, focusing its magnetic strength within itself. Quiet and self-centered, it uses its might to close the wounds of its wanting. No longer does it yearn for the hot intimacy of its maker, the nebular womb that birthed it out of interstellar space. For 1,000 million years, it grieved at being born alone in the void, full of sight and feeling, watching its maker thin away and dwindle into a distantly wan sun. Then, its cries unanswered, the dragon turned inward, and there it found its telepathic bond to its brethren. Within the radiant center of its magnetic mind, it discovered that it could hear the thoughts of others like itself, and they could hear it crying, despairing in solitude. Solace flowed to the dragon from within, from the dragons of other worlds. The brethren's mystery softly called to it, soothing its anguish, and the dragon calmed as the vaults of eternity opened within its own mind. There, it linked with these familiar others and communed. They are far away. Their thoughts radiate across the light years and arrive in layers of time, so that 5,000 million years later, consolation for the dragon's birth cries still filter in faraway galaxies. Neighbors born of nearby stars taught the dragon its history within the greater heavens, and it has come to understand and accept its life cycle as a part of the whirling spaces it once feared. The purpose of its existence is communication with the others, including calming the wailing of newborn dragons. The older ones have a mission. They teach that in the whole cosmos there is really only one dragon, and that each of them, curled about its heat and magnetic mind, is but a single cell of that vast creature. The life of one dragon, the heat of the universe. Its body glitters luminously across space-time as old cells cool and die away and new cells are born. The task of each cell is to dedicate as much of its energy as it can to the whole. The health of the cosmic dragon results from the intimacy and intensity of shared energies. To that end, each cell is expected to focus its new life force tightly and radiate that magnetic strength outward in coordinated rhythms with others. Together, they sing as one, a septermal chorus whose music is the mind of the one dragon. Now, that's just the start of this book. And trust me, it's not a short book. Just trying to get you guys to read it, because when you find out who the unicorn is, yeah, it starts getting good. And like I said, this is a prelude to the Arthurian mythos. You get introduced to the demon Lalakin, who eventually becomes the wizard Merlin. And then Uther Pendragon. It just gets really good. That's all I'm going to say. This is a book you need to fucking read.